Hello YouTube. I'd just like to do a channel update before I continue with this video here. If you want to skip over it, I will put the time to skip to in the screen or on the screen with a title. So I'd just like to go ahead and thank YouTuber Jan Lipinski. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. In regards to the abandoned mansion that I recently did, I got a whole bunch of information from them. It was very nice of them to do that. And also another YouTuber, Abandoned Exploration Adventures, has just stopped producing videos. They said on their channel that they don't want to do it anymore, and that I guess they have outgrown the want to do that, which was very upsetting. That YouTuber, I think is originally BXX32, gave a lot of inspiration for my videos, and it's really sad to see that they're not going to be doing any exploration in the future. And I was almost thinking about throwing in the towel on this channel because there has been a few haters that I've had to deal with in the past. But if you look at how many haters I have, like 4 dislikes per video and then 40 likes, it's almost childish to think to give up when there's all this positive support. So I'm very appreciative of all the positive comments I've been getting and all the feedback and the general interest of the community in these videos. I know I don't seem like a good YouTuber. I'm not always up to date with all of my followers, and I don't always comment on everyone's videos. I know it's very strange to do that. I don't collect any monetization on this channel. I do this as a hobby, basically. So if I have the time, I'll go out and film some abandoned places. I'll usually edit them together while I'm at work sitting at my computer, and then I'll upload them to YouTube. I don't collect any money from the channel. I hope it's all ad-free. If ads play in front of my videos, I really apologize. If they do, just leave it in the comments below. I'm going to contact YouTube and try to get them to stop that, because I don't feel like it's necessary to do this for the money. I'm doing it to show the history and hopefully be able to save some properties. But I really would like to thank all of my subscribers and all my viewers that leave positive comments. It's very appreciated. I really do apologize if I feel like, or if I come across that I'm being disrespectful by not responding to everyone's comments or not viewing all of my followers' videos. I really do try hard to respond to everyone, but I'm currently in college full-time and I do own a business full-time, which really presses me for time. I really do, and I really should also get up to date with YouTube. But that's just my quick channel update. I will continue making videos. I'm not going to give up. It is very sad to see Abandoned Exploration Adventure stop producing videos. However, I will continue making videos and posting them to YouTube. I know they're not all related. I have fire alarm videos, and then one day I'll do high voltage videos or abandoned exploration videos. So a lot of my subscribers are either for abandoned exploration or fire alarm systems. So I do try to keep a mix, but since I work 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, over the weekend I just try to get outside, and I really should continue making fire alarm videos. I know I haven't done one in a while. But in the future, for these abandoned exploration videos, I'm going to upload an uncut, as you would call it, version, or a raw version. Call that like the walkthrough of a place. And some YouTubers have been complaining that I don't talk during my videos, which I really don't like talking during my videos. I would rather do a voiceover like I'm doing now. And I'll do the same property. I'll upload an uncut version, and then I'll upload a version where I do a voiceover and I talk about what I was thinking about walking through and just point out some details that I don't always point out in the titling with just a silent walkthrough. But I'm going to continue making videos. I'm not going to stop now. I really am upset, though, to see Abandoned Exploration Adventures stop with their channel, but I guess everything comes to an end, but this channel hasn't met its end yet. So we're going to be going up to the crypt that Jan Lipinski gave me a link to in my comments for the original video, and I would have never known that this was here unless I was told. Very creepy to see this just in the middle of the woods, protruding up with some snow on the top. Now, coming around to the front of the crypt, it was a cold breeze was coming out on an even colder day. It was pretty weird, and it snowed about 2 days before I filmed this video, so it's still fresh snow. And I didn't go in here because the danger of that falling in. As you can see, the stones on there are looking that they're just set in there with pressure. But there was some graffiti. The camera didn't really pick it up well. I was thinking, who the hell goes into the middle of the woods to spray paint someone's crypt? So I guess it's beyond me. Now that I'm in the driveway of the mansion, you can see there's tire tracks, and it doesn't that long ago since it snowed. But there's a live high voltage wire that was cut. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it hanging down, but copper thieves cut that wire live so that they could de-energize the transformer, which they cut down, and steal the copper off the lines. But you can see footprints here, and there's a whole bunch of them, and it only snowed 2 days before I filmed this video, which really shows that this house is really being vandalized and trashed. I'm going to try to do some before and after pictures of this house. I don't usually stop for photography, I usually do like walkthrough videos, but the house has probably depleted like 50% in life since the last time I've been here. You'll see vandals have kicked down walls. They've been chewing at the stairs. I don't know why, but they've been like pulling joists apart, like trying to just destroy the house. It's very sad to see. And as you can see, just more footprints. And I did this video on a Saturday morning, and it snowed on Thursday. So I assume that it was probably a Friday night because the footprints were pretty fresh. And there's the mansion sitting on the hill. This is a very nice house. I would love to purchase this house and restore it, go through the effort to do that. But the $15 million asking price is way too much. I don't even think this will, I think this will never get sold. It'll probably just rot into the ground, and it's very sad to see. But it is a very nice house, and I really do hope that someday this can be restored. In the condition that it's in now, it's probably going to take at least $200,000 to get the house back up to a livable standard. Now going into the basement here, you can see a whole bunch of stones and cinder blocks laying on the ground. I don't walk through the basement. It's a good telltale sign how a foundation is doing by, the stones laying on the ground when it starts to crumble in, where the beams are connected to the stone. The foundation on this house looks pretty good though. It doesn't look like it's about to fall in. Structurally, this house is very good. It just needs a lot of cosmetic work done. And you can see more graffiti on the door since the last time I've been there. You're going to die, aren't we all? And some more graffiti on the walls. And I really do like the architecture inside this house. They really don't build these new cookie cutter houses at a fraction as well as they used to build these old houses. But you can see some swastikas on the walls that are fresh. My name spray painted on the wall. I don't know why someone would spray paint that, but I guess it's a coincidence. One of my YouTubers commented about the oxygen tank, and that is an oxygen tank. I assume that an old lady lived here, or an old man, and died, and then no one was, they didn't have anyone to give the property onto. So it became, I guess, part of it, owned by the bank. And walking to the kitchen, you can see just more debris has been thrown about in the house. And the whole entire wall there is completely gone. In the last video, I opened up the AT&T security touchpad. I guess that's what they're called. And you can see the whole wall has been kicked down by vandals. Very sad to see. I really like the old bookcases built into the walls. I'm looking at buying an old farmhouse for my first home to restore. I'm probably going to have to live in a trailer in the front yard before I get it up to a livable standard. But the stone and the craftsmanship just aren't found today in modern homes. And some penises spray painted on the wall. Classy. And that air hockey table, I didn't notice it the last time I went through. I guess it was turned upside down, and now it's just been flipped on its side. As you can see, they've been ripping, or whoever did that was ripping at the stairs, and it looks like they're physically coming apart at the seams. That's why I didn't go upstairs. Those stairs really look rickety. I don't know, whoever was vandalizing the property, I don't know what they're trying to achieve by doing that. and the situations I get myself into. The stairs were pretty rickety. Looks like just pieces of plywood were nailed onto a few 2x6s. But up in the attic, it looks like they had like a small repair shop for cars, or they repaired cars for a hobby. There's a car dashboard there. I wonder if those hooks that were hanging there were used for. But as you can see, vandals dumped out a can of oil onto the ground. Nice to see what people are. Nice to see people are taking care of the country and the landscape. Looking back on the house now, we can see there are literally no intact windows left in this house. The electric meter, strangely enough, no one ever steals those at abandoned houses. I think it's like people believe the urban myth that electric meters are owned by the government and it's a federal offense to mess with them. I think it's funny how that myth deters copper thieves from going inside them. Now we're going to the abandoned schoolhouse I did a couple years ago. It's located right by this property. And this property has really fallen into disrepair. You can see the roof on the porch there is completely gone. And inside is not much better at all. The floor there is completely collapsed. Nice yellow color, but yeah, the bathroom there with the 70s tub is gone. And you can see just the sky up there in that stairway, and the door frame there from the second floor, the door frame that came down to the first floor. But I do find it rather comical that all the cabinets are still there and hanging on the wall while the rest of the house is collapsed in. And those cabinets are definitely getting wet there from that drywall hanging down. And that's a really strange receptacle, the two vertically mounted plugs. And here's an old Bell system telephone box. As a kid, I was always fascinated by those old Bell style boxes. And around the back of the house, all the windows are boarded up, which may go to show that boarding up windows doesn't always help in a house. But you can see the basement's completely collapsed in since last time I've been there. That rusty steel beam is the only thing holding it up. And I was right over there the last time I filmed under all that debris, looking at some old electric meters. And look at those nasty icicles hanging from the ceiling. That I have no idea what those, or what was inside those, but those are pretty gross looking. Looks like something you'd see in Silent Hill.